Hello, everyone. This is Jack. Long time no see. Today, we'll discuss the latest automotive cybersecurity trends for 2025. With increasing digitalization and the expansion of connected vehicles, cybersecurity has become significantly important in the automotive industry. In particular, global markets, especially in Europe, have rapidly evolving cybersecurity regulations and standards, requiring OEMs to take high-level countermeasures. This material consists of 4 key sections. First, we will look at UNIS Regulations R155 for cybersecurity management systems and R156 for software update management. Second, we will cover the global cybersecurity standard ISO 21434 and examine how OEMs and Tier 1 suppliers are responding. Third, we will introduce new upcoming ISO standards, specifically ISO 8475 and ISO 8477, expected to be officially published within this year. Finally, we will introduce the CRA, the Cybersecurity Resilience Act, and emerging cybersecurity regulation in the European Union. We hope this presentation will help you better understand the key issues and latest trends in automotive cybersecurity for 2025. First, let's explore UNIS R155 and R156. These regulations represent legal requirements that automotive OEMs must comply with to sell their vehicles within the EU market. Both regulations were officially published in 2021. R155 requires OEMs to establish a cybersecurity management system CSMS, while R156 mandates implementing a software update management system SUMS. Major global automotive OEMs have actively implemented these two regulations, particularly between 2022 and 2024, to enter the European market. Specifically, R155 demands comprehensive cybersecurity risk management across all phases from vehicle design, development, production, and sales to after-sales services and obtaining approval from authorized certification bodies. Meanwhile, R156 ensures continuous cybersecurity through regular software updates after vehicle release, requiring certification that verifies the establishment of proper software update management systems. Thus, R155 and R156 are not mere recommendations, but legally binding regulations significantly enhancing the cybersecurity posture of vehicle manufacturers. Going forward, compliance with these regulations will remain essential for any OEM aiming to enter the European market. Next, let's talk about ISO 21434. ISO 21434 is an international standard addressing automotive cybersecurity engineering, providing systematic methods for analyzing and managing cyber threats in vehicles. Officially published in 2021, it has now become the most widely recognized cybersecurity standard within the automotive industry globally. In addition, ISO 24089 was released in 2023, setting requirements for the software update processes. While ISO 21434 shares similarities with UNIS R155, there are distinct differences in terms of detailed requirements and scope. If UNIS R155 is mandatory for entering the European market, ISO 21434 acts as a global standard widely adopted by OEMs and Tier 1 suppliers around the world. Recently, global OEMs have increasingly required their suppliers to comply with ISO 21434 or obtain certification as a condition of cooperation. Major Tier 1 suppliers, including many in South Korea, have already secured ISO 21434 certification from global certification bodies such as TÜV and UL, and this trend is expected to continue expanding. Ultimately, ISO 21434 is becoming an essential international standard that enhances cybersecurity across the entire automotive supply chain, involving not only OEMs but also their suppliers. Now, let's introduce the new ISO standards currently being developed. ISO 8475 and ISO 8477, expected to be officially published this year, will significantly impact the automotive cybersecurity landscape. ISO 8475 defines cybersecurity assurance levels CAL and a threat analysis framework TAF. This standard provides clear cybersecurity requirements and assessment methodologies for various vehicle systems. ISO 8477, meanwhile, focuses on cybersecurity verification and validation methodologies. This standard clearly outlines procedures for evaluating whether cybersecurity has been effectively implemented during the vehicle development process. This guidance will help OEMs and suppliers adopt a structured and comprehensive approach to cybersecurity validation. Additionally, ISO TR 24935, a recently published technical report, addresses methods for software updates using over-the-air OTA technologies via cellular networks. These new standards will significantly contribute to clarifying and systematizing practical and technical guidelines for automotive cybersecurity, improving security practices across the industry. Finally, let's discuss the Cybersecurity Resilience Act, or CRA, a new legal regulation in Europe. The CRA outlines cybersecurity requirements for all hardware and software products containing digital elements placed on the EU market. It is separate from automotive-specific regulations such as R155 and R156, encompassing a broader range of products and markets. Within the automotive sector specifically, the exact scope of CRA is not yet fully defined. However, it's expected that specialized vehicles, such as agricultural machinery tractors, will initially fall under CRA compliance requirements. It's also possible that regular passenger vehicles and other mobility products could become subject to CRA compliance as the regulation expands. Therefore, any manufacturers planning to enter the European market must proactively prepare for compliance with CRA requirements. This preparation will not only ensure market competitiveness, but also improve cybersecurity, thereby enhancing consumer confidence. This concludes our introduction to the CRA and also our presentation today. Thank you.